Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm in Houston, and I'm Eleanor. And now, today, I'm very great to invite Luciana from Singapore to join our Go Live. And first of all, I want to let her to introduce herself for a little while. Hi, Luciana.
Okay. Hello, Eleanor, and hello, everyone. Thank you for the invite, first of all.
Mhm.
And let me introduce myself. My name is Luciana. I am originally from Indonesia, but currently living in Singapore for the
Mhm.
past 20 over years.
Oh.
Currently, I'm working full time in Singapore
Mhm.
and having this digital online business as my side hustle. And I also have 8 years old son. Yeah.
Mhm. Only
Yeah.
one child. Okay.
Yes. Mm.
Thank you for your sharing. Yeah, this is my first time to know more about her, so I would like to know more about her story. Yeah, so
Mm.
thank you for your sharing. And uh, would you like to share what is your struggle before you study this online business? So, what do you find your life to have a turning point or to have a new start? So you study this business as another solution, something like that.
Mm. Okay, I actually started this business since November 2020. So the period of during pandemic that time. But before I joined this business, as someone that is not born in Singapore, I think I would say that living in Singapore uh, was tough, right?
Mhm.
Because everything is expensive and living standard here is very expensive compared to Indonesia. But of course, 20 over years living in Singapore, and I decided to settle down in Singapore. But of course, back then, as long that my husband and I both are working and
Mhm.
continue working and working until we retired, right? So we
Mhm.
thought that that's the normal life, or we thought that as long that both of us are working, we are
Mhm.
okay. But the truth, both of us actually living paycheck by paycheck. And
Mhm.
to be honest, that this is the norm life that I would say that many of us living in Singapore, and
Mhm.
it's a norm, right? When you say that living paycheck by paycheck. But of course,
Mhm.
something happened during pandemic that time, where my husband actually experienced pay cut twice. But
Mhm.
during the pay cut actually happened on the same year. So can you
Mhm.
imagine that suddenly our expenses, our finances quite affected? But even though it's only like that few months, but of course, we still need to support our son, right? The
Mhm.
school, everything, right? But yet our expenses is the same, right? The bill the same, the loan the same,
Yeah.
our house loan is the same, but we still need to pay all those, right? If you pay late means there will be a penalty for that, right? But of
Mhm.
course, those period during the pandemic, both of us actually quite stressed, and every day we were just thinking that we need to save, we need to save. We cannot spend so much. We cannot go holiday. We cannot bring our son to play here and there.
Yeah.
Cannot do a lot of things. But it deep inside my heart, I think this is not the life that we want, right?
Mhm.
Because continue with live in the fear, right? What happened is one day one of us is really totally no job, right? Pay cut is one thing, but what happened is one of us cannot work anymore, or maybe being retrenched or out of job, right? But
Mhm.
thinking about all the solution, but by chance that I found this business through my news feed in the Facebook at that time.
Mhm.
Yeah. So this was my life, during pandemic and before that I started this online business. Yeah.
So it seems that a pandemic is a very the key point to push
Yeah.
you to think another way to
Yeah.
find a job. Okay,
Mm.
yeah, I remember that when a pandemic just spread out,
Mm.
Singapore, the situation in Singapore was very severe, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Yes.
So, mm, yeah, thank you for your sharing. And uh, so, have you tried or searched many other online business or other opportunity online, and then find this opportunity, and or you just saw an advertisement and it's just pop into your life? For
Mm.
me, this opportunity was popping into my life, and I didn't actively search too
Mm.
much information. So,
Mm.
why you were choose this as
Mm.
your another stream resources, and why you want to decide to launch this
Mm.
business?
Yeah. Actually, I did try during
Mm-hmm.
that pandemic that time. I did try because my friend introduced me with one of the side hustle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Selling something, but it's a part time. But of
Yeah.
course, when you do part time, that time you really need to spend the
Mm-hmm.
time to talk to the customer, spend the time to meet customer,
Yeah.
so it lasted for a few months because I found this online business, right? It lasted for a few months, but I find it's quite tough because I find that my family time, I need to sacrifice my family time because I need to see the people, meet the people during weekend. So I can't do during weekdays because I'm working full time, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking if there's the case like means Monday to Sunday, I will be working and working, So there's no break for that. But
Yeah.
in terms of the return or the income that I receive, definitely is too small that eventually that I switch to this online business because by chance like I saw this online business, right? Because when I see this business, I can do it on my pocket of time without sacrificing my family time. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very suitable for my situation. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, why I want to jump in into this business because my son's still young, right? And there's a still long way to go. Go through his school, still long way to go, right? But during his school, of course, a lot of expenses that we need to think of for his future, right? But why I want to jump into this business because this business can leave the legacy to my son. So which
Mm-hmm.
is something that is really like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can prepare something for my son. If something happened to me, so there's it's so-called a saving lah, I would say. Like because if let's say you are traditional business, you really need to build up in times to come, right? But for this online business, anytime you can jump in, you can take over, right?
Yeah.
As long that you just follow the training,
Mm-hmm.
everybody can do it. Yeah, so that's why my biggest why is definitely, because I want to spend time with him, I want to support him and whenever that I can, right? Because my job, because of the experience that few years ago, right? I don't know whether it's secure anymore,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah. That's a very important point.
mm,
Yes, yeah. I think the most biggest difference compare this business to other traditional business is that
mm,
I think the cost of this business is very flexible, and
mm,
the how to run this business is
mm.
very flexible compared to
Yeah.
other online business or other
Mm,
traditional business. And we
mm.
don't need to go to our store or
Yes.
put ourselves most of time in the store
Mm,
to
mm,
do it. Yeah,
mm,
this business is portable, and we can do it anywhere, and we don't need to put all of our time to run this business. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then you mentioned a very important thing is that many parents they want to to
Spend more time,
yeah,
right?
spend more time with, and maybe they can leave this business to their children in the future.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Mm,
Mm.
thank you. And would you want to share more about
Mm.
after you joined this business, and for you have joined this business for 2 or 3 years, and
3 years plus. No, 2 years plus, coming to 3 years for this
oh,
year.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, Luciana, he do this business very well. And
Mm.
so, would you like to share what's the transformation, or what's the new reality you have in your
Mm.
life since you started this business? Mm-hmm.
Mm. I think since I run this business, right, for to be exact is 33 months, right? I might have a different mindset, more to the I would say more to the grow mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Why I say that is because with this business, right, my mindset will be I want to keep learning because it's to improve myself. But when I improve myself, I can also impart my knowledge to the people in my team and the committee, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first one. And of course, for the second one that I would like to share, uh, to be honest, I'm very shy person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in the past, like I never post anything in social media on my personal live, or maybe my face. You may seldom see me posting, right, any photo. But after joining this business, I learned how to go live. Of course, the purpose of us going live is not just to show our face. Hey, yeah, see my face, right? But of course, to show that we are a real person, right? We are not a scammer that running this business. But the most important is also to share to everyone that how this business work, and how possibility of this business uh, can earn online, right? Doesn't need to require time and physically that need to be at the shop, right? Or anywhere, or no need to travel anywhere, because we do it online. And of course, the third one that I would like to share, I learned about leadership, right? I'm able to prioritize my things, learn different type of tools, tips, strategies, right? That all these skill, right, actually is very beneficial for me, because it does help, to be honest, on my full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Currently,
Yeah,
the
I
knowledge that I
agree.
get, right, is really that I can apply to my current job, right?
Mm-hmm.
As simple as using the apps, right? Maybe to create poster, or to create banner, even taking photo, or combine the video. All this skill, right? Maybe without this business, I will not be able to master it, right? If not, then I will just give up, or maybe I will not be learning, because I know that this is not me, this is not useful for me. But eventually, when I join this business, all this skill is really does apply to
Yeah.
my job and
Mm-hmm.
my life.
Mm-hmm.
So good, right? Yeah. I
I
think I
agree.
cannot find it anywhere else. Yes. Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I really agree with you that
Mm.
I always can find new things to
Mm.
learn and do in this business. When
Mm.
I wake up every day, I saw many ideas on my mind to do many
Yeah.
things. And
Yeah.
yeah, those are very important experience
Mm.
to build up no matter yourself, and help your team. And
Mm.
I think those experience is also portable. Then
Yes.
you
Yes.
you don't know what time where you use it in the future. And
Mm.
social media is so
Mm.
important in
Yeah.
our generation, so
Yes.
it's very important. We are not showing off or something like that. We are just
Mm.
want to share this business, and
Mm.
this business just parts of our life. Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
You
Mm,
are really doing very well. I think your page is very popular, and you are doing Go Live very well now. Yeah,
thank you, Eleanor.
welcome. And the last question is,
Mm,
have you faced any difficulties in this business, and would you give some encouragement to our audience?
mm. Uh, of course, there will be a up and down, right? I
Mhm.
believe all of us, regardless who are you, what are you doing, or what kind of business that you are running, right? Definitely, any one of us will face up and down. Of
Mhm.
course, for myself, from failure is always my learning point, and
Mhm.
I learn to become a better. As for myself, social media marketing is very new.
Yeah.
So it took me maybe longer than anyone else, right? And maybe at the initial stage when I just started this online business, uh, I spend more time during the training. I really spend more time. It's not like every day I can be like 1 hour. No, I spend more hours during
Mhm.
initial step only. So definitely, after I really diligently do the training and watch all the mastermind and everything, right? I would say that I'm more confident in running this business.
Mhm.
And perhaps that other people who may experience the same as me. But of course, we can't compare to those people who already has experience in digital marketing. Maybe for them, they are faster, right? But it is
Mhm.
okay because eventually, we are in the same path and we are running at the same time, right? But why I can overcome those challenges, right? Because like I mentioned just now, right? In the training, we provide the training step by step, right?
Mhm.
But of course, there will be a mentor and coach to guide, and as well that community that to support. So, if anyone that who are watching this live today, right, live or replay, right? So, if you are someone that for now, right, you are looking for a side hustle, or maybe worried, whether can you do it or not, this business, or maybe you feel that I'm not sure, I can tell you that anyone can do it, regardless any background, because I experienced the same in the past, right?
Mhm.
I have no background about business. I don't have background about entrepreneur. I don't have background about social media or digital marketing, online. But I made it, right? So, of course, I would like to mention this as well, right? Uh, Due to my past experience, right, one stream of income definitely is no longer safe. So
Mhm.
having multiple stream of income is the norm now. So that's
Mhm.
why stop waiting, right, for the perfect time to start. Like I always like this quote from Omar Itani, right? Stop waiting for the perfect time to start. All you have is today. So maybe it's a fate for you, maybe who are watching us live today, right? Maybe this is the time for you to start. So don't wait anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is my message for all of you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Mm,
For the based on your sharing is very sincere and let people know doing an online business. And I think the most difficult thing is
mm,
doing that persistently. No
mm,
matter what difficulties you
mm,
face, you have to
mm,
cross the difficulty and find the solution. And Luciana, I know you doing this very how to say that very yeah persistently, and
mm.
you never stop it, and you really yeah, and I find that you learn new things very quickly. For the past few days, I couldn't solve the very small technique question, but she can she can solve it quickly. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you can learn things very fast. Yeah, I find that you are very good at that. Yeah. So But I think
Mm,
the most critical thing is that you keep your mind very open. And some
mm,
people they will ask me if I join it and then I can get the result very quickly. How can I do that? Then
mm,
I would say like we start a new job or start doing
mm,
any new things. You have
mm,
to put your effort and your
mm.
time on it and try to
Yes.
learn many new things that you may
Mm,
you have to you definitely will face some new thing and you never touch it before, so
yeah.
you have to learn how to doing it.
Mm,
Yeah, so
yes.
the mindset is very important for
Mm,
whenever you try a new thing and try a new opportunity to keep your mind open and to don't be afraid of it. And I think the fear is because you
mm,
cannot understand many things very well. So if you want to learn it, then you just to do it and research it and try to find the information. And the system do provide so many information that you can search it and you can use keyword to find the solution.
mm.
And many people you can ask
Yes.
them and guide
Yeah.
you. Yeah, so
100.
I think there's no excuse to be not successful in this business. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so
Mm,
today I really appreciate your time to join us, and I would like to invite you in the future too. Yeah, thank
yeah.
you very
Thank
much for
you.
your time.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for the invite, Eleanor. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, and then now we are going to the end, and I will invite you next time. Thank you for your
Mm.
time. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you for everyone's time. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.